Welcome back to the Ural Mountains. It's been a few weeks, but now that you've been cleared to return to active duty, I expect you to be on your best behavior. You got off lightly. After what you did in Ruka last month, you should be facing a court-martial. You can thank the director for intervening and sparing you that fate. The incident has been expunged from your record. It never happened. As far as the CIA is concerned, the missile launch was a mechanical failure. You were never there. And in case I haven't already made myself clear, you acted without oversight. You participated in an operation without the approval of anyone at Requiem. That cannot happen. Ever again. You do not answer to Maxis. You answer to me. If she contacts you through back channel, you report that to me. She's not one of us. She's not Requiem. Now, that being said, your actions had a ripple effect through Omega. Ravenov contacted me. He's in touch with scientists who want to defect. We're working on a plan to extract them. You are making an impact in this fight. You just have to do it the right way.
Well, look at you. Requiem strike team back in action. I imagine that must feel nice. So, about what happened with Sam. Not sure if you heard about my role in that whole business. Earned myself a bit of a slap on the wrist for that one. Not to worry, everything's fine. Or so I've been told. Just imagine if those missiles had detonated. The effects of Aetherium on a populace of that size, the outcome would have been grim. It's tricky to nail down. Aetherium. From our tests at the data stations, the only pattern we've established is that there is no pattern. The effects of Aetherium exposure vary greatly between subjects. Yes, many suffer from advanced necrosis infection, the undead, but there are others whose side effects appear strictly cerebral. Hallucinations, paranoia, amnesia. Then there's Maxis. Not sure what to make of her. No necrosis. Only side effect appears to be the amnesia, but there's more going on there. Her Aetherium concentration? Off the scale. Highest I've seen. And normally a subject with a fraction of that exposure would be fully transformed, but she seems unaffected. So far. Now, I'm not saying she's dangerous. We just don't know what she is. I probably shouldn't tell you this, but something happened. I think. It's not clear. When she asked me for my access codes, I swear I saw her diary move across the desk. By itself. Now, I wasn't looking directly at it. I just finished an 18-hour day. I was exhausted. I mean, I probably just imagined it. Right?
There is nothing yet, Colonel. Even if he is still in Russia, which I doubt, he has gone to ground. A ghost.
And the burn notice?
Distributed. There is nowhere in the Eastern Bloc he can run to. Any of his remaining allies have been made aware of his transgressions.
Transgressions? You make it sound like he kicked your dog.
The fucking traitor. How did this slip by you? I am searching for answers myself. I had known the Capitan for many years. His record would suggest he was incapable of such betrayal. He was the perfect soldier. A true Soviet.
A fucking coward. This is the last thing we need. The Kremlin is asking questions. Gorif, I am not accustomed to having to explain myself. I am not accustomed to being spied on. Chebrikov's rats are everywhere, waiting to scurry back and report our latest failure. Outpost 25, Ruka, Omega is gaining a reputation. And now, there are rumors of dissent within our own ranks. One more incident, and we are finished.
No. If you are worried of mutiny, it will be snuffed out, Colonel. You have my word.
Like I did with finding the mole. As it is, I already have someone for that job. You must continue your work with Peck. Those warheads were our best chance of containing the entity.
The entity. So far, I have had no luck in finding such a thing. We have interviewed over 100 Ethernauts, and while there is no shortage of strange encounters with outlandish creatures in the dark ether, none can recall anything that matches your description of this entity. Perhaps your source in Requiem is acting on incomplete information.
My source is not to be questioned, nor challenged. The threat is real. This is not a discussion. Find it before it finds us. There is the question, Gorif, of what is to be done with Peck. This is twice now his projects ended in failure. Omega's reputation will not survive a third.
You know my feelings on this matter. I would love nothing more than for our one-eyed cowboy to be strung up in the gulag. However, I cannot say the failure at Ruka lies with him. Whether he knows it or not, Peck has been under 24-hour surveillance. I can safely say he was not the one to leak the documents to Ravenov and Requiem.
These fucking leaks. Do I look like a fucking plumber to you, Gorif?
Peck has not outlived his usefulness. He is still our most knowledgeable scientist on Ethereum. In that regard, he has no equal. More importantly, I believe he could help find this entity of yours.
I'm listening.
As you know, Peck has been talking to that computer. Apparently he has built something of a rapport with his creator. Perhaps he is familiar with your creature.
What? Why am I only hearing of this now? How long has this been going on?
Several months, Colonel. Valentina assured me she wrote a report on the matter and delivered it to you personally.
Tell Peck to keep talking to his friend. Have him ask about the entity. I will speak to Valentina myself.
Hello, my friend. I have been wanting to speak with you again. We have so much to do, and we are running out of time.
Yeah, about that. My colleagues are starting to ask questions. I think they might know about you. They've definitely seen me on this computer, and they're wondering what I'm up to.
I see. This may take some finesse, Dr. Peck. But you must somehow reassure them you are not up to anything they would not approve of.
Easier said than done. Gorev and Valentino watch me like hawks, just waiting for me to screw up.
I cannot understand your genius, Peck. They also do not know your inner pain. Not like I do.
Look, if you help me round up more of those Tempest guys, I could make new inversion warheads, get back in the Colonel's good graces.
No. Niet, my friend. That seemed like a good plan when we first conceived it. But now, I would not set you up to fail yet again. Besides, I have a better idea.
Do tell.
I am beginning construction of a new device. I will spare you the details until I know it can work. But it is exactly the sort of weapon your colonel is looking for.
Okay. When will you know if this new gizmo is viable?
Soon, my friend. Just keep checking in with me. I am counting on your help.
Psychov, you there? It's me, Peck.
Yes, my friend. I am here. Where else would I go?
So, my co-workers definitely know I'm in contact with you. They even know your name.
And they did not discipline you?
No, they see you as a potential gold mine of dark ether intel, and they don't want to punish the one guy you'll talk to. In fact, Gorev told me to ask about the entity you say is in charge over there. It's real, right?
It is an existential threat to all of you, my friend. It is the reason I am building my new device.
And that's... what? A weapon?
It is something we will need when the real invasion comes. But tell your people I will reveal more details only if you help me come home.
You got it. They might want to debrief you for days, but if you deliver on intelligence and firepower, they'll make you a hero of the Soviet Union.
They can keep their medals. Just help me come home.
Okay. Let me know when your device is ready. We'll work on how best to repatriate you. Over and out.